Hey, this is Josh Barr, the Crypto Trucker, and I just got done finishing the video that I was gonna upload for today, but I forgot to mention XRP memes and PHNIX. On December 15th, the video where I add Bit Tensor to the portfolio, I talk about the XRP memes and how I got into Army and PHNIX. Army, last time I checked, was about like plus up 40%, but PHNIX Coin, the XRP meme, has done a 10x. So I'm happy for that. Check out the video. I'll see y'all next time. I gotta get back to work. Hey, it's Josh Barr, the Crypto Trucker. Quick video today. I'm gonna add Monero XMR to the Trucker portfolio. Monero is a privacy-focused cryptocurrency, and it's interesting that so many people are into cryptocurrency but forget to realize what cryptocurrency means. Crypto means hidden or secret, and currency is medium of exchange. Cryptocurrency, Monero, is a private cryptocurrency. Unlike Bitcoin, Bitcoin is not private. Any transactions you do with Bitcoin are transparent on the ledger through chain analysis, which is fine. That's why, Bitcoin works the way it does. But privacy is also important, and that's a different conversation. Now, I love Monero under $200. It's about 196 right now. Today is December 28th of December. I really like Monero under $200. Now, overall, the market's down ever since the Fed Chair Powell came out and said that they can't hold Bitcoin. The crypto market went down, started going down after that. But the whole market's down. But this is a great opportunity to where any double-digit losses or dips that coins you're interested in is a great time to buy. It's time to buy the dip right now that it's slow and people are just focused on the new year and the liquidity's down and holidays. Now is a great time to take advantage of the dips and the discounts that the coins you like are experiencing. Overall, yes, the Crypto Trucker portfolio is down 13%. It's down about $550, but I'm not too worried about it, in the sense of we're about 25% away of building out the portfolio. I do expect the first quarter of 2025 to be slow or down, choppy. And I say that because I'm expecting the second quarter and third quarter of 2025 to be the stronger point of the coming crypto bull market. Now, coming next year, I really want to start building out the AI narrative portfolio, and I got a watch list of AI coins that I want to start adding into. But today I'm gonna keep it real simple. I'm just gonna add Monero. Monero is a coin I really like. I'm glad that it's under $200. It's a perfect example of waiting for a coin you like to dip. I think it was about $225, $230 a couple weeks ago, and now that it's under $200, I definitely want to add it to the portfolio. Now, as far as for me, I didn't really take a 34 restart. Technically, I did by the log, but I was like working throughout the 34 restart. I wasn't like really chilling or relaxing. I got 2 fines this week. For me personally, this has been the worst week of my trucking career. I got loaded and the paperwork said 35,000, and it was a bunch of like equipment for an event. It was like the suitcases like you would put instruments in, and sound equipment, speakers. And I remember the guys, they just threw stuff in the back and they were running out of space and they kind of stacked it high. And I remember when I was grabbing the paperwork, the guy was like, "Oh, we didn't stack it that high, but we stacked it high in the back because we were running out of space, and we realized that we needed to start stacking a little higher because we were running out of space. I didn't think much of it because the paperwork said 35,000 pounds. So anyways, the next day I drive and I go to the weigh station and I wind up being overweight by like 8,000 pounds. Like I'm 8,000 pounds in the trailer, and the trailer tires. He said, "Oh, you got 42,000 in the rear." I'm like, well, the paperwork says 35,000. How am I? Anyway, it's my fault. So I slide the tandems all the way back. I get the fine, and I slide the tandems all the way back. And normally you gotta reweigh before you leave the scale, make sure you're fine. But I pretty much got lucky because as he's giving me the paperwork, he was the only one. It was Christmas Eve. He was like the only one working, and he had a call from like another cop said that he needed help. So he's like, "Hey man, slide your tandems. Here's the paperwork." And normally we reweigh you to see if you're legal, but I gotta help out an officer on the call. So just go to your nearest, Catskill. So there's a Catskill about like 4 or 5 miles down the road. I'll go down the road, and even when my tandem slid all the way back, I was 35,000. You're supposed to be 34,000. So I was 35,000. I'm like, man, what the hell? So long story short, I wind up doing the 34 restart. The next day, I go in there, and these guys, they did a bad job. All these guys just wanted to go home for Christmas, and they just threw everything in the back. And once they realized that they were running out of space, they put everything, they stacked the rear up, and I had to go in there and move all these boxes, push them forward, and grab the ones from the back and push them forward. So that was a little back breaking. It wasn't much of a rest. So then the next day, I make weight, and the next day I'm driving, and I got caught texting while driving. I went like this, and I guess there was like a cop car, or like it seemed like a private scout cop car, undercover car, and then the trooper came behind me and said, "Oh, we saw you on your phone," and so I got a fine for that. So I got a fine for being overweight, and then the next day I restacked the job, and then the day after that I got a fine for texting while driving, which is like a serious offense. It's my fault. Even being overweight is my fault. The paperwork said 35,000, but as the driver, I'm still supposed to check the weight of the vehicle. And it's interesting where Bitcoin, it says the theme in Bitcoin, it says don't trust, verify. And I trusted the paperwork, and I didn't verify the paperwork. So it's interesting how that narrative of don't trust, verify, translates outside of Bitcoin. But yeah, I trusted the paperwork, but the paper, because they actually loaded me about like 42,000 pounds. So they added an extra 7,000 pounds. And anyway, so it's my fault as a CDL driver, as a professional. And then the texting while driving, that's 100% my fault. I'll take the blame for that. But it all happened this week. I normally don't drive the winter. I've been on the road for 6 weeks, and I'm already scheduled to take next week off, or whenever I start heading back. I was gonna take a week off, but I really don't drive the winter. I drove last winter. Long story short, I had to cover for a friend that winded up getting hurt on the job. He wound up getting hurt, so I came back last January to cover, and I haven't driven winters in a long time, so I drove that winter, and now I was driving this winter. So I'm also like burned out too, but I'm just kind of motivated to like keep working. But I am burned out, and this has been a really bad week for me. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. Talk to my dispatch. See what I'm gonna do. But as far as the portfolio, I'm adding Monero, XMR, and not your keys, not your Bitcoin. Don't trust, verify. Happy New Year. I'll see y'all next time.